We are going from a brunette transformation to red. So exciting, but we all know there are so many different shades of red. So what I like to do is we're going to first talk to Ivana and see what kind of reds she has. I've asked her to have at least 3 pictures, she might have more, that we can look at and we can ascertain what type of shade or tone that she likes, and then we'll look at her skin and look at different reds and see what tone looks good on her. And we're also have the red already in invisible bead extensions, and we're going to look at that and see what custom coloring we're going to have to do with that.
I like that it looks like pretty natural. I would say like it's not like too vibrant, but I think I do like the other ones a little bit more. So this one's like a little bit darker, which I think I do prefer.
So this is kind of going in the land of cowboy copper. So it's definitely still a brunette, but there's that underlying copper tone to that one, but you're still identifying more like a brunette, but underlying tones. That one's kind of a cowboy copper as well. And then your next one you have there, I think that's what we're going to kind of be going for because we had to get the hair already before we saw you. So we've got these shades here. This is the -7s and 7 is copper. So we want to live in the land of level 6. So we're thinking the 6-77. Like when I hold up these lighter ones, I definitely don't like the more vivid one on her skin tone. I think it's pulling out way too much gold from her. But when I go into the 677, it almost looks like it has a little bit of red reflection mixed with the orange, so that's going to be much better on her complexion, and it's not making her look too yellow or pulling out too much warmth from her skin. We also have the violets that we're looking at because we can go either way. Like even though invisible bead extensions is more on the copper side, great thing about invisible bead extensions is that you can custom color. I'll show you the red that we've got, a base red, and then we can do whatever we want to this. If I wanted to add more red to this, if I wanted to add more violet, or if I wanted to add copper, I can do this to this base. It's a great base, it's not too dark. So we are going to darken this a little bit and add a little bit more of the copper to it with the depth, because right now it's kind of sitting in the land of a lighter copper strawberry almost, which almost has that pinky kind of tone to it. So we want to change that to more of a deeper copper mixed with a little bit of brown to it. So we're going to be putting that on her and custom coloring it along with the Schwarzkopf color that we're going to be using. We will be using 677 in Agora Royal and 10 vol on her root. And the reason why I'm only going to be using 10 vol is because naturally she's about a level 6 and the underlying pigment is going to come out on scalp. So that is going to help me have more vibrancy. So if I went in and did a 20 vol developer with the color, it's going to be hot roots and it's going to be too bright. So we're going to do 10 vol and then we're going to do 20 vol on through here. She does have old color in through this area here. This is all virgin, and then old color from about 1.5 years ago, right? Yeah, that is a bit of a concern, but the fact that it's it is lighter than her natural, I think it'll be totally fine. So I'm just going to use the 677 on everything, 10 vol here, 20 vol on everything else. And then I will do a final overall toner at the shampoo bowl to balance it all out. If there's anything that's uneven, that's it. Wait and see.
Have you ever had extensions before?
No, never.
Never? IB is gonna change your life with a 1 row. I really like doing 1 rows on my clients because it gives them that thickness, it holds a style better, and it just gives them more confidence without so much maintenance. So a 1 row application is pretty easy for you to take care of since you are a newbie to extensions. I'll show you exactly how to take care of it after we install, like brushing, washing, just how to care for it. But since you've never had them, I'll kind of explain how IB works. First, we're gonna do a beaded row, and then I'm gonna actually sew in wefts. So that way it's nice and secure. You do have really good density on the top and internally, so I'm excited about that. Question for you though, do you wear your hair up a lot? Do you wear it mostly down?
Mostly down, I would say.
If you were to wear it up, can you show me kind of how you would do that? Is it like a low or a high?
I would probably do it a little bit higher, like around here for like ponytails and stuff.
Okay, so kind of a higher
that's like kind
pony.
of, yeah.
But you mostly wear it down?
Yeah.
So with wearing extensions, you may want to make sure you don't put the pony really tight where the weft line will be. So either we're going to probably commit to like a lower one, or we're going to commit to like a really high one. So exactly where you put it would be where that row is going to be, so it'll be too much tension on there. Something to be mindful of with IBE, it's very comfortable to wear up, it's super flexible, and we're going to custom color it so it's going to match really well. I will want to make sure that you do get full coverage in there, so I'm going to be mindful of when I do my placement to make sure I don't go in this pocket of a little bit of like thin hair, especially because she has bangs. I got to be mindful that this is not going to be pulled back. We leave the bangs out and we just look at this kind of hair. So with one row, we're gonna have lots of thickness and it's gonna fill out this area right here, which is gonna be really nice since it is a little bit fine. We're using the shade Corduroy by IBE. It's a nice base for any red color, so you can tell right now, clearly that's not gonna match. So Shauna's gonna get to coloring and I'm also gonna get custom coloring on these guys. Comes with a root, which is nice, but I'm still gonna deepen that because everything has to be custom colored here. So with Ivana's hair type, it's nice and long, but the density definitely gets thinner near the ends. So with a one row, it's a perfect example on how to fill this out by giving her lots of fullness and give her that confidence that she needs. Are you excited to be a little more red?
I'm so excited.
Okay, awesome. Let's get started.
All right, so for the roots, we're going in with 6-77 Agora Royal by Schwarzkopf Professional, and we're only using 10 vol developer because I am using also the underlying pigment of her natural virgin on scalp roots to bring out some of the copper. This is permanent color, and why do I want to use permanent color? Just so she has less fading. I want to actually go under the cuticle and have longevity to my color. So we're mixing about 40 grams for the roots, and it's equal parts 1-to-1, and then 40 grams of 10 vol developer. Now, if I wanted her to be lighter than the level 6, I probably would have went in with 7-77 and 20 vol. But we are living in the land of level 6, so 10 vol is great. And you really want to stir so you don't get any lumps in there at all, so you have even color deposit. No.
This is after Shauna's colored it. It looks amazing. So we're gonna match that just by adding one row to give her some density. I love adding one row just because she's already obsessed with her length. We don't wanna add any length. We just wanna fill these ends in and give you more longevity in between washes, which is a really nice hack as well. It's really fun with IBE because it's going to be very flexible for you. We're gonna go in like the middle range around there, not too high, not too low, since you are just a one row, but I'm excited to get one row in here. We are gonna do a little bit of a trim and we're gonna style her up so you guys are gonna see the afters. So I can't wait to show you guys.